everyone. Welcome to tonight's Big Brother 25 chat.
Oh, hi. It's episode 26.
It is.
Last time Cameron won HOH.
Oh, no.
I know, baby.
Again, the third time.
And he nominated Mimi and Felicia.
Uh-oh.
The rumors and the nastiness.
Yeah, we know you love that Meredith Marks impression. We were just watching, again, the clip.
She almost died.
I almost died. We were watching the clip from Watch What Happens Live when Julie was on with Meredith Marks, and they played the, what's the word I'm looking for? Montage of Meredith's drunkenness. And
I'm surprised Meredith didn't turn to Julie and say, "You want me to go there with husband?"
Yeah, right? That would have been wild. But I made the mistake of drinking water while we were watching, and I almost died. I almost died laughing with Meredith Marks.
Oh, what a way to die.
Anyway, yeah, so Cameron has made it very clear.
Lame.
Lame. Cameron has made it very clear that Felicia is his target this week. He does not want her on the jury. He feels like she'd be very persuasive, and specifically persuasive against him.
Yes.
Right?
Her gift in this game, her milieu, is her gift of gab.
Yeah.
She is a social player.
Mm-hmm.
She sucks at comps.
Doesn't always have the best read on the house, but sometimes she does.
But she's a people person.
Right.
Yeah.
And I love watching her.
And he knows that. And Felicia even shaded Cameron's game.
Yeah, she was saying, he has no game, right? He's just winning competitions, and that's it.
I'm pretty sure that's a valid strategy also.
I mean, that's part of it. But what she means is he doesn't have a social game.
He's got no bedside manner.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe he does.
Well,
I don't know.
She was talking a lot of smack about Cameron after these nominations.
Okay, while all this was going on, some crazy exorcist pics show up in the mirrors.
Ooh. I mean, we were hoping for this to happen during Scary Week, but the week after, why not?
You know what I think happened? They set this all up in advance, far in advance, because you know these things are written in the...
Written in the stars?
In the stars.
Okay.
Far, far, far in advance. And for whatever reason, they had to delay the movie 1 week. And they couldn't change it on BB.
Could be.
Because of Survivor. And Amazing Race. So they had to keep with it. And, it didn't line up. And egg on your face. Lame.
Yeah, it does seem like they probably would have preferred to have this competition last week during Scary Week, but there were no veto or HOH competitions or any of that, so they didn't.
Exactly.
But everyone's like, oh my god, seeing the faces in the mirrors of these little girls. Little girl.
Little demon girls.
Yeah, I mean, they are possessed, right?
I don't know what the new story is, but...
There's two.
There's two of them.
I haven't seen the original Exorcist movie because I am terrified of scary movies.
It's not that scary.
I know, but it's too much for me, even so.
Okay, well, you know what's scary? Freaking Corey and America.
Oh my god, these two.
What the hell?
America is ready to get freaky deaky, and the way to do that is to have Corey talk about the Constitution with her. She's like, name the amendments.
Lame.
Well, she was really into it. He was going through it. I mean, I'm impressed by his constitutional knowledge, that's for sure, but she was really into it.
I mean, he probably spent a lot of time studying.
Yeah, I mean,
Let's just say that.
He wants to get into, politics and stuff, right? So it makes sense that he knows all that.
Okay. What was it that Felicia called him? A nitwad or something?
Oh, that was on today's spoiler. A nimwad.
Nimwad. All right, so Cameron and Felicia, she wants to know what's going on.
Okay, this conversation actually occurred before the nominations.
Right.
Felicia knew that she was in trouble, and she wanted to get some more answers from Cameron. So she was like, I want to know, what do you see your path forward being? Who do you trust? Blah, blah, blah.
Well, he tells her straight up that he doesn't want her in the jury house.
Well, she asks him, do you think you could trust me enough to work together?
No.
Yeah, and he was like, no. Damn!
Yeah.
He was not beating around the bush here. And he said, I don't want you in the jury house. And she was like, what? She was very offended by that.
She was.
She was definitely offended
So then
by
she
that.
decides to throw Corey under the bus.
Yeah, I mean, she was trying to get Serene nominated at one point. Now she's trying to get Corey nominated, saying, Corey's going around the house saying that I tried to initiate a Final Four with him, America, and Mimi. But she says Corey was actually the one who tried to get that going first.
And that's true.
I honestly don't even know who went for it first because I thought it was Felicia.
Corey. I thought it was Corey.
Corey and America were actually talking about this last night, and it sounds like Corey brought it up to Felicia like a while ago.
Okay.
And it kind of like died and it wasn't really anything. And then she recently, like last week, brought it up to them again and was like, hey, how about we actually do this? So it was really Corey at first,
right.
And then for this round
technically,
of it, she brought it up again.
Well, Space Daddy, Space Cowboy Daddy don't care. He still wants Felicia gone.
Oh boy.
And
well, there is a lot of support throughout the house
yes.
for Corey to be the target this week.
Yeah, from Blue.
Blue really wants it to happen. She's still pissed that Corey put her up next to Jared during the double eviction.
And Jared is gone now.
Yeah, she's not happy with Corey.
Those condoms are getting dusty in the drawer.
No!
Now they're not going to get used.
I don't know.
Because they're certainly not getting used for the Constitution.
If Corey keeps talking about the Constitution, you never know.
You can leave. I am the host of this show.
This dinner?
Yeah. All right, so it's time for veto player picks.
Okay.
Like, the rumors say, Cameron says, house guest choice.
There have been a lot of house guest choice chips this season.
Yes. How is it that Matt got the name Ice Pick?
I don't know. I've been wondering that for like a month now. Where did that come from?
I'm going to start a petition to rename him Matt the Rat.
Yeah, I mean, that's how we know him out here, though.
Matt the Rat.
In these BB streets.
Don't make me go there with Matt.
Ice Pick definitely gives me the vibe of, like, Top Gun.
Yeah.
You know? But yeah, Matt was super psyched to play. Cameron is super psyched to pick him because he is one of Cameron's close allies. All right.
Are you a fugitive?
No.
Me neither.
Next up is Mimi.
Oh, whoa. What's Mimi got?
She also gets house guest choice.
What? Is that bag full of house guest choice?
Apparently, you know what's not in there? Cerise chip. She has not played one veto competition. But anyway, Mimi gets house guest choice.
Doesn't matter. She wouldn't win anyway.
Well, it's still nice to play. It's nice to be invited.
Unless it was a falling off a log competition.
So, I'm not done.
Oh, shit.
Meredith. So, Mimi, I mean, her number one ally is on the block next to her, so it's not like she can pick Felicia. And she's like, Blue? These two have been getting closer lately. Yeah. Especially now that Jared is gone. Mimi feels like maybe Blue can be scooped up.
Well, also, she wants to pick Blue because Blue would want Corey to be put up on the block.
There's a good chance that Blue would use that veto on Mimi so that Corey could then be put on the block.
Yeah. So now it's Felicia's turn. Oh, America.
But she's happy about that because she's like, I can beat America. She feels confident.
Could she?
That's what she said. It depends. I mean, America hasn't been great in a lot of competitions.
Are you kidding me?
Pressure cooker, yes. First puzzle, first night, yes. But other than that, she hasn't been that great.
Oh.
You know?
I guess.
All right. Well, anyway.
Oh, it's what? The POV comp is a movie tie-in?
Who would have thunk it?
Watch this trailer here.
Oh, I didn't want to see all that. I really can't do scary movies.
So it's the new Exorcist movie.
Right. It's so
bigger
funny.
and better with 2 exorcisms.
Well, what Cerise said, I don't know why it made me laugh so much, but it did. She was like, 2 times the girls, 2 times the exorcisms.
How did this get past Julie? How does Julie say
how
this
is
is
Julie
okay?
allowing this?
Exactly.
She said, show me that check and all is well. But yeah, the winner not only gets the veto, but they also get a private advanced screening of the movie.
Maybe because it's anti-devil, and Julie says that's okay.
Yeah, I mean, they are trying to exercise the girls, not encourage this.
What if Meredith Marks did the exorcism?
You can leave.
The power of Meredith compels you.
All right. So
All
anyway, this is the good old haunted house veto.
Is it good? No. This is not as good as BBOTT Haunted House.
Well,
where they had the people in there, and that was freaking scary. And I wasn't even in the house
watching.
I did.
I mean, it's always going to be scarier when they have actual people like in the rooms with you.
That was great.
I feel like there's a few reasons why they don't do that now. I think number one, COVID, of course. Like they don't want to have people in close contact.
This is PP, post-pandemic.
Right, but also I wonder if they're just afraid.
BBPP.
They're afraid that somebody is going to swing at the people in the haunted house.
That's true.
It is a possibility.
What did you think of the two lame dummies that they had at the end?
They freaked me out. I'm very
Really?
easily scared how they're like...
That was so lame.
Well,
lame.
It scared me. I didn't like it. But anyway, you had to go through the haunted house, which had multiple rooms. They were all nasty. And you had to find...
4 items.
Yes. Now, the items were written on the walls. And you
That was really simple.
You had the dimmest headlamp to help you find these words.
So that means the old people are at a disadvantage because they can't see in the dark.
Felicia has military eyes.
Excuse me. We'll get to what happened to Felicia.
I know. But this would be a great time to have dark vision. Shout out D&D. Right? Yes. So you had to find the words and then find the items in the different rooms.
And then you had to put the items in these little dishes. Like, you know, the ring dishes? Like that you put your ring in when you wash your hands? And then perform an exorcism.
You had to hold the heads from shaking and go, the power of BB compels you.
What's better, holding the heads or the...
the slow pie. No. I don't know. I did...
Slow pie nomination.
Yeah, I did laugh every single time the person was like, the power of BB compels you. It was just so funny.
Who had the best exorcism?
I'd have to say Cameron.
Really? I thought it was Blue.
Hers was pretty good, too. I was waiting for her to call him Miss Girl. Like, Miss Girl, we need to get this devil out of you.
All right, so Blue was up first.
Okay.
She was yelling, stop it now! Stop it!
Yeah. Oh, I would have gone off.
Really?
I also would have pissed myself.
I don't think it was that scary.
I know, but I'm very
no
easily
people.
scared. I mean,
there was no people.
You also have to remember, we're watching this on TV, not in the dark. We're seeing the night vision cameras.
But you know they're not going to do anything to you.
You don't know that.
You do know that.
What if, you don't know what's going on in the outside world, what if somebody broke into the Big Brother house and they were like, gonna murder you or something?
All right, fantasies again. Stop.
I'm just saying. It's scary.
All right, so then Mimi was in there next, and she was running around, shut up!
I love when she was
shut
like,
up,
shut up! It was very funny.
Yeah, and
she was moving right along at a pretty quick pace.
She was. What killed me was when she got to the water room, the sewage room.
Oh, yeah.
She said, water splashed in my mouth and it tasted like complete ass.
Not complete ass!
Complete ass.
No! Yeah, that really made me laugh.
That, like, dog food room, too, with the bones and skulls.
Yeah, the mud on the ground.
Yeah, it looked like dog food to me.
Maybe it was. I don't know.
Yeah. That was an expensive room. All right, so then America, whatever. I mean, then Matt the Rat. He went through, like, he sees this all the time.
Yeah, he seemed pretty calm. He said, I'm in my element in this water room.
How?
Because he's a swimmer. He's in the water all the time.
And ass water?
I don't know.
All right.
I think he just meant, like, liquid.
Is that where everybody was washing their ass?
I don't know, maybe.
All right, so then Felicia...
Oh, Felicia.
This was a complete disaster.
Okay, she was, like, seeing everything pretty easily in the dark, and she wasn't scared of all the distractions. However...
She got to the first room and then went to the bathroom. And the way out of the bathroom was the fireplace, but she went out...
Who has a fireplace in the bathroom?
I do. She went out... She went out of the bathroom, back into the first room, and then back into the bathroom and thought it was another bathroom.
She was like, I gotta find hair again?
She thought it was another bathroom.
She wasted a lot of time, and then she ended up going all the way outside the house.
Yeah. So I guess she was DQ'd.
Oh, Felicia. I don't know if she was DQ'd, but she lost a lot of time. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if you get DQ'd for that, or maybe she just timed out. I don't know.
I think you get disqualified.
You might.
Then Cameron friggin' busted through there.
He was all like,
Woohoo,
"Oh, hey,
guns
girl."
a-blazing, straight tail.
Yeah.
Daddy
I'm not too
tone.
familiar with these exorcism girls.
I mean, it might not have been his first rodeo.
I don't know.
But we have the top 3 because the bottom 3 are too embarrassing.
They've been doing the top 3 thing this season.
Yeah. So, 3rd place, 9 minutes and 15 seconds.
Miss Girl, kitty kitty
Baloo.
purr.
Yeah. And then, these weren't that far apart. 8 minutes and 22 seconds. Mimi.
Wow,
Do you
okay.
think she took that hair afterwards and washed it out?
I don't know.
She loves washing her extensions.
She does
the
spend a lot of
entire
time
day.
working on those extensions.
And then at 7:59, so that's only less than 30 seconds away from Mimi.
You could see on everyone's faces when they
Cameron.
saw that Mimi was second place, they were like, oh no, because they knew that Cameron was going to be first place.
Well, they knew it wasn't going to be Felicia.
yeah. Well, they knew, and they were all just like, oh, he won again. Okay. Cameron's thrilled, right? Because now he's the HOH and the veto holder. He holds all
Daddy's
the power.
got all the power. So Corey tells Blue that he wants to target Cameron next week.
Right. So Corey...
Because Corey doesn't have a damn care in the world.
Well... Excuse me.
He's sitting pretty comfortably in that house.
He's trying
right
to put
now.
in work with Blue because he knows that Blue is targeting him. So he wants to try and fix this just in case Blue wins HOH next week. So while he is actually targeting Blue, he's telling her, I'm targeting Cameron, right? Because he's not going to say to her face, I'm targeting you. So he's trying to do that. And then of course,
Maybe he just should have kept his mouth shut.
well, of course, Blue is going to turn around and report that back to Cameron. So she's like, hey, Corey's targeting you. He's definitely going after you.
And Cameron said, lame. said, yeah.
Well,
He's really cocky.
yeah.
He's got to go.
He kept calling Corey a cocky MFer.
Oh,
Not in the episode, but on the live feeds.
okay.
Okay. So then Cameron's like, all right, obviously I want Felicia out of here, but I've got this beautiful target sitting right in front of me, Corey. And
Maybe
he feels
I should
like
be Chaos Cameron.
this might be the bigger move, right? I think
Yeah.
that would be a bigger move for Cameron, but
Yeah, I think so too.
Cameron is only going to do this if his bros are on board. But
Matt
we're going to
the
come back
Rat
to that.
And Jaguar.
Yeah. So there was actually so much debate about this with Cameron, Matt, and Jag before the movie screening, but
They didn't show any of it.
this weekend was like mad debates going on about whether or not Cameron should put up Corey this week. But let's talk about this movie screening.
Okay, so they have the movie screening, and Cameron gets to choose 3 people to go with him.
And he was not...
Oh.
You okay, Bubby? He was not trying to hide anything with these picks.
So he picks Matt the Rat, Jaguar, and Blue.
If I was Corey, I'd be shitting myself. Cameron picking Matt and Jag and Blue.
So everybody got into the HOH bed. They turned down the lights.
They got their snacks.
They had nice snacks.
And they're talking up the movie like, oh,
drinkies.
I love it, yeah.
They were all like jump scares and the power of Cameron compels you.
Yeah. Blue is shouting out the director, who I did not realize also directed Pineapple Express.
Oh,
I love
Smoke
that
'em if
movie.
You got 'em. Yeah, me too. All right, so that was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's
the
always
house
just
guests.
funny to hear the house guests like canned comments on the movie, like in the diary room, like, it's so good, it's the perfect movie to turn off the lights and watch your friends with, blah blah blah.
Watch your friends with?
Watch with your friends.
Oh.
Whoops.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they had fun with it. Time to move on.
Well, it's time for the fugitives meeting. Are
All
you
right.
a fugitive?
No.
Oh.
Are you? All right. It's boys only. So, yeah,
I don't have one of those.
I know.
All
Cameron
right.
and Matt are super on board with targeting Corey this week.
Yeah.
And they're all hyped up to do it. They're all excited. But again, Cameron is only going to do this if all 3 of them are for it. And Jag said no.
Jag said, my middle name is Helen. It's
too soon. Too soon.
Can't do it. Not gonna do it.
Jag really stuck his neck out for Corey over the weekend with this POV situation. He was fighting hard to keep Corey off the block.
I'm surprised that Cameron didn't turn around and say, wait, something's not adding up here. Maybe I should put Jag up on the block.
Well, he did suspect to Matt, like, ooh, I think Jag might have something going on with Corey, because that was, like, a lot. Well, once Matt and Jag left the room at one point, Cameron was like, I can do whatever the F I want. Oh, okay.
All right, so now it's time for the veto meeting. Down, 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 down.
Veto meeting.
Veto meeting. All right, so this is unusual. In the past several years, they haven't let the...
We haven't gotten to see the POV speeches. You know it's going to go off.
But they don't always
Right, they don't televise it. But you know if we do get to see them, it's for a reason. It's either a really light week or something crazy happened.
Yeah.
Well, we got some freaking good stuff here.
So Mimi goes first, and Mimi's just like, oh, yeah, you won the veto.
Make the best move for your game, blah, blah, blah.
I
Okay.
don't expect you to use on me, but if you tell me, okay. So then Felicia gets up there and is like, I am honest, and
Corey,
have to tell
I've been watching you this whole time. And she says, Corey tried to start a Final Four with me, America, and Mimi. So don't get it twisted. I did not start that. She's talking about how shady Corey has been playing this game, and Corey's all like... She really called him out here.
I play an honest game, and this is lame.
Yeah.
And they left it in a cliffhanger.
Oh, yeah, so they didn't say if Cameron used the veto or not.
What do you think happened?
We won't say it because we're only talking about what's in the episode right now. But if you want to know, you want to know, make sure you're watching the spoilers because we've been talking about it.
Yeah.
So that's where we're at. The next episode will be on Thursday.
Oh, there's no episode
tomorrow.
Don't go to your TV at 8 o'clock unless you want to watch Survivor.
If you want to watch Survivor, which you should.
I'll be there.
Yeah.
And Amazing Race.
Of course.
I am the hostess.
I want to choke again. Okay. Thank you all so much for watching. Let us know your thoughts.
I know.
Let us know your thoughts in the comments. And until next time, much love.